Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we'll be doing a replay of the of the April 12th, 1978 game between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The Red Sox will be visiting the Indians at Cleveland Stadium, and the Red Sox are started the 1978 season at 3-1. Cleveland's winless, 0-3 so far in the season. And we have a good pitching matchup today. We have Garland for the Cleveland Indians. Although he didn't pitch that much in the season in 1978. He'll be opposed by Mike Torrez, who did have a good season for the Red Sox. And so yeah, let's get this game started. This is Inside Pitch Baseball. We haven't played a game in a while. We've been playing a lot of replay baseball, so thought I would do a Inside Pitch game to break it up a little bit. I'm going to try to do maybe a little bit more of Inside Pitch, as I do like the game. And it's got its issues, but it's a fun game. And that's why I'm playing it again. And if you haven't checked it out yet, ID Jester, IDJESTER, is doing a tournament from the 2015 season. He's taking the top 30 teams and having a one-and-done tournament, breaking it down into two different brackets and having them square off against each other at the end. And he's seeding them according to their won-loss records. So if you have a favorite team or you just want to check out some more Inside Pitch, it's, what things you can do with Inside Pitch, check out his channel. And he also does videos on other games too, like Replay Baseball and other games too. So all right, so let's get this game underway. So Wayne Garland, as I said, will be pitching for the Cleveland Indians. He's 0-1 on the season with a 6.79 ERA. He'll be opposed by the Red Sox lineup of Jerry Remy, batting first and playing second base. Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will bat second. Jim Rice, the MVP of 1978, will be the DH and bat third. Captain Carl Yastrzemski will bat cleanup and play left field. Batting fifth and catching will be Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth will be Fred Lynn, playing center field. Batting seventh will be the first baseman George Scott. Batting eighth will be Dwight Evans. And batting ninth and playing third base will be Butch Hobson. So let's get the game underway here. So Jerry Remy is hitting .286 so far, 6 games into the season. I wonder why this is game 6 and we're in game 5 here. I don't know. So alright, let's get the game underway here. .44, which will be a... And he's going to ground out, and Kuiper is going to be able to field the ball here. Might take me a little bit to get back in this game. I'm playing a lot of replay baseball, so I haven't played this in a little while. So up next will be Rick Burleson, hitting .211 with 3 RBIs. And if you like the Red Sox, and it's particularly like the 1978 season, I'm doing a 1978 Red Sox season replay using Stratomatic Baseball, the new 2017 version of Stratomatic Baseball. I've got about, I think, 5 or 6 games recorded right now. So if you want to see more Red Sox 1978 season, check out that on my channel. And if you like this video and you like the content and want to see more, hit the like button and subscribe. So alright, so 6-2. 3-5. So line out to short and 2 up and 2 down. Next up will be Jim Rice. Is off to a good start, hitting .368 with a homer and 4 RBIs. And this would be, like I said before, his MVP season. He hit .315 with 46 home runs and 139 RBIs. He would also lead in total bases for the season. I think he was over 400 total bases, and it was the most since, I want to say since like Babe Ruth or something. Maybe not quite that far back, but the most in a long, long time, the most total bases. So he definitely had a great season. He hit a lot of triples too. I want to say he hit 15 triples too. Don't quote me on that, but I know it was in double digits. I'm pretty sure it was like 50. I think it was like 15 triples also, which is rare for a power hitter to have that many triples. So, all right. So Jim Rice will step into the box. For 2. Looks he's going to be hit by a pitch. So the Red Sox have their first base runner. Kyle Yastrzemski up now. And .231 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Yeah, I don't know why Remy has 6 games and all these other guys have 5. Interesting. This being this 5th game, so everybody should have 5. 6-5. So it grounds back to the pitcher, and that'll retire the side. So Mike Torrez here said that he had a good year, 16-13 with a 3.96 ERA. Did let up a lot of hits, 272 hits in 250 innings. And he lost the infamous 1-game playoff to the Yankees in 1978, so we're going to try to replay that and change history, although it's going to take us a while to get to that, so don't hold your breath while you're watching this, because it could be a long time since this inside pitch requires you to play every game. So, but like I said, I'm not in any big rush. I think I'm just going to keep playing, and every once in a while I'll try to keep it a little interesting. I'll try to post some stats here and there, and just play different games from different teams. So if you're a follower in like the 1978 season, just I'm going to be doing a playlist. I've already started a playlist with all this various 1978 games. And if there are any 1978 games you'd like to see, leave a comment. And right now, obviously, we're just in April in the beginning of the season. But if there are any games that you either remember going to, or you watched, or you liked, or whatever it may be, let me know, and I'll try to replay those games. But yeah, I'm just going to keep recording random games here and there. Ones that look like they have good pitching matchups, or good team matchups, or there's some good sluggers going against each other. That kind of stuff. But I also own the 1967 season, which I've done quite a few games on. Not a lot of YouTube games of it, but I have the 1968 season too, 67 season, and I also have the 2013 season, which I've just barely cracked that one. But I do plan on getting a game from each decade. I like to get one from like the 1990s, maybe like I'm thinking like maybe 93, because I liked the Braves then and they were good. Either that or like 1998 or 9, towards when they had the home run race with McGuire and Sosa. Might be a possibility. 95 is also a possibility. And I'm not sure exactly what I have to check and see what seasons of Inside Pitch are available in the 90s, and which ones there are. And the 80s, I'd probably maybe get 86, because maybe get a chance to replay the Red Sox Mets series there. Or some other 80s season. I'm not really sure yet exactly what, but I'm leaning probably towards 86 when I do get the 80s season. If that's one of the seasons that's available, I can't remember. Then I have the 60s, and we'll have to see maybe if they've gone back to the 50s. I can't remember, but if they did, then maybe I'll get a season from the 50s too. And maybe just do some cross-era stuff in addition to my season replays. I might do like a best of, kind of like those years. Maybe match up different teams against each other. Like maybe the 78 Yankees against the 67 Red Sox, like El Red Sox fan is doing on his Out of the Park baseball channel. Well, Out of the Park baseball series there on his channel, on El Red Sox fan channel. It's lots of different things we can do with those. Maybe even like the 2013 Red Sox against the 1967 Red Sox or something. Or do a tournament with all like of one team. See which team comes out on top. See which are your favorite Boston team comes out top, or your favorite Braves team, or Yankees team, or whatever your St. Louis Cardinals team, whatever that might be. So there's lots of different things we can do with this. So just let me know what you want to see, and we'll see if we can get to it. So all right, so let's see here. So one out, no outs in the bottom of the first here, and Cleveland Indians lineup will be Paul Dade playing right field, batting first. Wayne Kuiper, the second baseman, bats second. Johnny Grubb playing left field and batting third. The power hitting Andre Thornton batting cleanup and playing first. Willie Horton, the DH, bats fifth. Lavrell Blanks, shortstop, sixth. Third baseman Buddy Bell bats seventh. Rick Manning, the center fielder, bats eighth. And Ron Pruitt, the catcher, bats ninth. Paul Dade has a leadoff double for Cleveland. First and second, nobody out. Johnny Grubb up now. 182 with 2 RBIs. And it's going to be a single. And that'll score a run. So Paul Dade will come around the score. So Cleveland gets on the board first, 1-0. Still nobody out. Andre Thornton up now. He hit 33 home runs on the season. So far he's struggling and hitting just 111. Possible ground ball error here. He rocks one to right center field. That'll shoot the gap and go to the wall. So he's gonna double. Grubb will come in to score. Kuiper already scored. And Torrez still hasn't gotten anybody out. Alright, Willie Horton up now. Hitting 4 for 8 with an RBI. It's kind of a range play. And another hit. And they can't field that one. Remy can't get to that. Thornton will come in to score, and it's 4-0. Keep the pressure on. Willie Horton's going to try to steal. And he's going to be safe. And a possible error here. And there's an error on Fisk on the throw. Willie Horton will move up to third. So the woes for Red Sox continue here. Still nobody out. Lavrell Blanks up now. So Cleveland came into this game struggling, and so far they're looking like a power hitting team here. So 2-6. And he flies out to left. And see what we got going here. It looks like it's gonna... Willie Horton is gonna come and score. And it's 5-0, but the Red Sox finally get it out. Buddy Bell up now, hitting .364. No homers and 3 RBIs. And strikes out. So 2 down. So Rick Manning comes up to the plate now, hitting .250. Oh yeah, I think some of the runs were unearned here. Possibly. Maybe not. So let's see here. That was doubled, walked. Let's see, where was the error here? So he stole second, moved to third on the error, so it doesn't really affect the outs. So let's say he was still on second. Then he wouldn't have scored with the sacrifice fly there. He still would have been on second if the error hadn't occurred. Yeah, because he struck out and he flied out. So I'm going to say one of these runs is unearned. There we go. Still not a good inning for Torrez and the Red Sox. Alright, so the Red Sox have their work cut out for them. They'll have Fisk, Lynn, and Scott up here against Wayne Garland. He now has a 5-run lead. And a good start. Fisk draws a leadoff walk. Freddie Lynn up now. Hitting .294 with a couple RBIs. No, we're not going to. No, George Scott is not going to sacrifice a bunt. He definitely is not a bunter. Although he actually, well, I guess he is. According to the inside pitch, he's a 4 here. So maybe he was. I don't remember as being a bunter. I remember as being a power hitter, but maybe earlier in his career he was more of a bunter, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense to bunt here, though. Unless you're from Japan. 4-3. Maybe we should have. So the Red Sox are unable to get on the board. So Mike Torrez hopefully have a better inning this inning. Cleveland's up 5-0 at the end of going to the bottom of the second. And Pruitt grounds out to Burleson, and it'll be 1 down. Paul Dade up now, doubled his first time up and came around the score. And he walks this time. Torres' second walk on the day. He did tend to get wild at times. And a ground ball, and it looks like it's not going to be a double play, but the runner will be forced at second. So fielder's choice. So 2 down now. Johnny Grubb singled, then scored his first time up. Knocked in a run. Possible home run here. 1-17 will be a home run. And it's a 2-run homer. So Indians go up 7-0. Not the game I was expecting. At least not this way. Alright, so Fisk goes out to talk to Torrez. The Red Sox get some action in the bullpen. Some early action. Looks like they're going to need a long reliever in this one. So let's see who we're going to put up in the bullpen here. We might have Jim Wright get up in the bullpen. I just want to check the schedule here to make sure he's not pitching soon. It's alright, we'll get to that later, but the Red Sox are going to have Wright start warming up. So Andre Thornton up now, doubled his first time up, got a couple RBIs. Three, 1. And he flies out to right to end the inning, but the Cleveland tacks on 2 more runs, and after two, we'll lead it 7-0. So Evans, Hobson, and Remy will be up now. Now trailing 7-0. Evans is off to a good start, hitting .429 with four RBIs. And it's got a single off the pitcher's card. Alright, let's see, Butch Hobson will be up now. Third baseman. Hitting .333 with 5 RBIs. Red Sox do have the bats to come back in this, but it's still going to be a tall task. Jerry Remy up now, 0-for-1. Red Sox do have the first 2 runners on here. Ballpark effect here, 5-6. This will be a grounder. And going play is the first. So the runners advance. So runners on second and third now with 1 down. For Rick Burleson, 0-for-1. And so he's going to have himself a double here. And that'll knock in 2 runs, and the Red Sox are on the board. One out double by the Rooster. Jim Rice will come up now. Walked his first time up. Actually, I'm sorry, he's hit by a pitch the first time. So he's got to run in scoring position, see if he can knock him in. This would be nice. And it's long gone.
Fly ball. Deep to left field. Hooking down the line. Gone. Towering fly ball.
All right, and Jim Rice, I believe that was his first home run of the season. Adds 2 more to the Red Sox total, and the Red Sox now only trail by 3. So they've made it a ball game here in the top of the third, scoring 4 runs. Like I said, just like that, the Red Sox offense can take charge. Still got a little ways to go, though, so let's not make any predictions yet, but alright, Yastrzemski's going to have himself a single here. So Carlton Fisk up now. Walked his first time up. Stirring in the Indians bullpen there. And he flies out to left. So 2 down. Freddie lit up now, 0 for 1. And grounds out to second, and that'll retire the side. But the Red Sox score 4 times and pull within 3. Ollie Horton will lead it off here in the second. And in the bottom of the third. 1 for 1 with a run scored and an RBI. And he walks him. Yeah, this time I think we're gonna let him sacrifice here. Blanks is a very good bunter, so nobody out. Not really much of a hitter either. Great punt. Everyone is safe. Wow. So it's a successful bunt. And blanks will reach. So first and second now with nobody out. Red Sox trying to have a shutdown inning now after they scored 4 in the top of the frame. Grounder to first, and looks like it's going to be only play is at first, so the runners will move up. So Rick Manning up now. 1 out, and runners on second and third. Could use a strikeout now. Nope. Just doesn't quite get it. Instead gets a single. Ooh, was that a... Hold on, I'm going to try this again. I think there was a... Might have been... Let's try this again. Yeah, I think there was a single and a possible... 6-1. Oh, that wasn't it. It was... Let's go with that. No, it's this one right here. Yeah, that was it right there. So, runner comes in. Now 9-4. The Red Sox are going to go to the pen here. And the Red Sox are going to bring in, looks like Jim Wright. He's a starter, but he also made 8 relief appearances. So the Red Sox are going to need him to go for a little while here. So he's pitched just 2/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits. Nope, no home run here. Alright, Cleveland just continues to hit. And try a pickoff here. Oh, and he picks him off. So picks off the runner off second. So we know he allows that hit. He picks up the lead runner. Caught him napping there. He strikes out the next batters. And that'll retire the side. So good play by Wright there, picking off the runner and striking out the next guy to shut down the Indians there. The Red Sox are going to need to play catch up again, now trailing by 5. George Scott will lead it off, 0 for 1. And he flies out to center, 1 down. So let's look at the Indians' defense here. So they have Grubb is below average, Manning's average, and Dade is above average. They does make his fair share of errors here. Grub a few. Manning's very good. Buddy Bell's an excellent fielding third baseman. Blanks is got average range, but does commit a lot of errors. A ton of errors, actually. Kuiper's below average and doesn't commit that many errors. And Andre Thornton is average, just commits a few errors. And Pruitt behind the plate is average and just commits a few errors himself. And Wayne Garland has poor range, well below average range, but doesn't commit any errors. So 5-2. So 2 down for the Red Sox. Rich Hobson up now. 1-for-1 with a run scored. And that'll retire the side. So let's look at the Red Sox defense. Kyle Yastrzemski, well, he was a little older by then. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the inside pitch range here, because in the Stratomatic game, which does a ton of research on their, on their data in general, has all ones for the Red Sox, and and that's ones are the best for the Stratomatic, and they don't give out that many ones. But here, Yastrzemski's only 2, Lynn's 3, and Evans is 3. So, maybe Kyle Yastrzemski, but I'd still give him at least a 3 here. Lynn and Evans got to be 4s at least, at the minimum, if not 5s. Burleson is a 1 in Strat, so he's a 4 here, which is okay. That kind of makes sense. Hobson definitely commits a lot of errors, so I can see the 20 there. Remy probably about right, and George Scott probably about right. Jim Wright, not much range, does commit a good share of errors. And Fisk, Fisk definitely don't agree with that. Fisk is definitely a 4 there at least. So, anyway, I definitely expected to see better numbers than that out of the infield there. Out of the outfield especially. So, all right, Jim Wright will come back on the mound. Red Sox trailing by 5. And a leadoff hit for Kuiper. Johnny Grubb having a good day. 2 for 2, a homer, 2 runs scored, and 3 RBIs. Try to pick him off again. No, not this time. So they're definitely aware of his pickoff move there. He's got a good one. So they're going to have to stay close to the bag. 2-6. Flies out to right. He's going to try his pickoff move again. Nope. And looks like it'll be a ground ball double play. And that'll get him out of the inning. So, Wright's come down and shut him down pretty much. Which is exactly what the Red Sox needed. They still got a long way to go, though. Still trailed by 5. And Remy has himself a leadoff single here. So they can do a little hit and run here. Possible error here. Come on, hit it to the shortstop. That would be awesome. Nope, no error there. So 2 down. And 1 down. Jim Rice homered his last time up. Hit a 2-run shot. Well, that was his second home run in the season, so his average is up to 400 now. See what he can do here. We can see maybe the Red Sox a little closer. And Garland's unable to handle it. Remy moves over to third, so runners at the corners now with 1 out for Kyle Yastrzemski, 1 for 2. And he flies out to right. And nope, that 5 beats the 4, so Remy's going to have to hold. It's not deep enough. Not going to risk it, being down by 5. So Colin Fisk will be up now, 0 for 1 with a walk. Possible error here. Ground ball back to the pitcher. And nope, no error. And that'll retire the side. So the Red Sox aren't able to score. They still trail by 5. Horton up now, 1 for 1 with a walk. Couple of runs scored and an RBI. And he gets hit by a pitch. So Larval Blanks up now. 1 for 1 with had a successful sacrifice bunt for a single. Rounds out to second, and looks like it's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. And Red Sox needed that. Buddy Bell up now, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And he gets himself his first hit of the day. And Rick Manning up now, 1 for 2 with a couple of RBIs. And he strikes out to end the inning.
Be sure to visit our concession stand.
So Freddie Lynn will lead it off here, 0 for 2. Foul ball. And grounds out to second, 1 down. And Manning's able to make a good running catch there to second out. Wayne Garland still looking all right. And 2-out walk for Evans. Hobson will be up now. 1 for 2, the run scored. He's going to have himself a double here, but they're going to hold up Evans. So Joey Remy, good chance for a couple RBIs here. Red Sox need to close the gap. Ugh. And they're unable to score. So Ron Pruitt, the catcher, will lead off, 1 for 2. And he hits a home run too. So 10 to 4 now. It's the first run that Wright's given up. So the Indians are doing it with the long ball today. One down. Dwayne Kuiper up now, 1 for 2. And that's going to be about it for Jim Wright here. I think we've got to bring in Bob Stanley. Was known to go multiple innings, as you can see here. He made 49 games in relief and pitched. I think he might have started a couple times, but I think he did. Most of these were relief, so he was known to pitch for like 2 or 3 innings. Well, as the relievers were back in the 70s. All right, Bob Stanley will come in now. It's 1-0 on the season with 3 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed. You're going to need at least 3 innings out of him today, if possible. Kuiper up now. Grounds out to second. 1 down. Grubbs has himself a 2-out triple. That might be his second triple of the day. No. So, alright. So, 2-out triple for Johnny Grubb. And brings Andre Thornton to the plate. 1 for 3. Couple RBIs. No, no pass ball here. So we'll pitch again. And Yastrzemski gets under it and makes the catch. So they need to score another, and 10-4 after 6. So they're going to go to the pen here. Garland's going to come out. And let's see here. It's 7th inning. They got a 6-run lead, so I think we're going to bring in Paul Russell. And we'll be right back. We're just going to make a photo change here, making his first appearance of the year. Alright, so there we go. So we got a picture of Paul Russell. He has a brother, Rick, that played for the Cubs. Rick was probably the more successful of the two, had the most success in the major leagues. I think Paul was mostly a reliever, whereas Rick was mostly a starter. So, alright, so let's see. So, the top of the 7th, the Red Sox will have Burleson, Rice, and Yastrzemski. And he grounds out the second, 1 down. Jim Rice up now, 2 for 2 with a home run, a couple RBIs. And it's an error by the shortstop, Blanks, yeah.
Everybody clap your hands.
Red Sox have a 1-out base runner. Kyle Yastrzemski coming up now, and let's check out Rick Russell's numbers. 3.59 ERA, 4-4, 117 innings pitched, 124 hits allowed. 5-3. That would have been nice, the home run there. 2-2. It's interesting how Kyle Yastrzemski was better against left-handed pitching as far as home runs go. He was a 20 and only a 9 against righties, being a lefty batter. So I guess his swing was made to hit left-handed pitching. Did have a sweet swing though, probably one of the sweetest I've seen. All right, so 2-2. And looks like going to retire Yastrzemski at first, fielder's choice, and Rice will move up to second. So Colin Fisk up now, 0 for 2 with a walk. Fisk will have himself a single. Rice will come around the score. So, Red Sox now trail by 5. You need some 2-out rally here. Be nice. Take an error here. This would help. So a single, but no error. Okay. All right, keep the inning going here. George Scott, he could put the Red Sox within 2 with a 1 swing of the bat. And he grounds out to third to retire the side. Alright, so let's see here. So Rice is safe on the error. Rice did score, so that would make it an unearned run. That's an easy one. So that is unearned. Correct. Alright, so bottom of the 7th. Bob Stanley back on the mound. He'll face Horton, Blanks, and Bell. Grounds out to second. 1 down. Blanks up now. Grounds out to third. 2 up and 2 down. Alright. So 1, 2, 3 go the Indians. Evans will lead it off. 1 for 2. The run scored. And he pops out to short. 1 down. Hobson's 2 for 3. Ground ball to Thornton. No error on the play. He makes the play. 2 down. Alright, top of the order. Remdog up now. And he's unable to get it. Manning can't get to it. And Remy will have himself a 2-out single. Rick Burleson up now, 1 for 4. He could get on. Rice could make this interesting. Ugh, that would have been nice. But he can't. Flies out to center to retire the side. So Red Sox going to be down the last 3 outs. And that's an 18 there, so that fits in there. Grounds out to second, 1 down. Ron Pruitt up now, 2 for 3 with a homer. And he's got a single. Paul Dade, 1 for 3. Range play. Grounds out to second. And Ramey's able to handle it. And his only play is going to be to first. So 2 down now for Dwayne Kuiper. Also, he's 1 for 3 in a day. Stanley's got a whole bunch of missing spots here. It's probably the most of any pitcher I've seen. So that means all the results are going to be off the batter's card in those instances. 6-4-3. And he flies out to right, and that'll retire the side. So the Red Sox last chance here. Rice, Yastrzemski, and Fisk will come up, the heart of their order. Red Sox definitely need some base runners here. get him one.
Struck him out.
So Rick Russell's coming in, done a good job. Pitched 2 1/3 innings so far, and only allowed 1 unearned run. Kai Stremski up now, 1 for 4. And flies out to left. So the Red Sox are down in the last out with Carlton Fisk. 1 for 3. This could be it. Let's see what happens here. No. Fisk keeps it alive. 2 out single. Freddie Lynn up now, and see if we can give one more batter here. We do have the auto pull on, so walks him. George Scott up now. Possible error. And there's no error, and Bell is able to field it and throws over to Thorin, and that will end the game. So the Cleveland Indians defeat the Boston Red Sox 10-5. So the Red Sox got behind early and just couldn't make it up. So, all right, so Wayne Garland is the winner. He's 1-1. Mike Torrez gets the loss, 0-1. Paul Rushlow gets a save, his first of the season. Jim Rice hits his second home run of the season. Johnny Grubb hit his first, and Ron Pruitt, the catcher, hit his second. Let's take a look at the box score here. See, yeah, the Indians had ended up with 13 hits. Grubb was 3 for 4, 3 runs batted in. I'd probably give him the MVP of the game. Yeah. Andre Thornton 1 for 4 with a couple RBIs. Ollie Horton 1 for 2. Rick Manning 1 for 4 with a couple RBIs. So Ron Pruitt 3 for 4 with an RBI. So yeah, Johnny Grubb will give the Chevrolet player of the game here. Jim Rice was 2 for 4 with a home run. 2-run homer. And Rick Burleson 1 for 5, but not much. They did manage to get 12 hits, but just not enough of them were with runners in scoring position. So Mike Torrez only lasted 2 1/3 inning, allowed 7 hits, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, 3 walks and just 1 strikeout. Jim Wright pitched 3 innings of relief, only allowing 1 run. And Bob Stanley pitched 2 2/3 innings of 2-hit ball. So the Red Sox bullpen overall did a really good job, along with the Cleveland bullpen. So that'll be it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we'll see you in the next 1978 Red Sox replay. I mean, not Red Sox replay, but 1978 season replay. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.